In the UAAP, there are teams that wins games, some of which sees championships. But there's only one that has won 74 straight assignments. The National University women's basketball team is the prime hegemon of the UAAP women's basketball tournament. The Lady Bulldogs' dominance in the competition is so overwhelming that their dominance doesn't seem to end anytime soon. I was ecstatic for the program. I know firsthand how hard everyone involved works, and they deserve the praises they're getting, said former New Cager Shelley Gupilan, who was a season 77 Mythical Five awardee. I always had faith they could keep it going. I come from a line of win streaks in the two high school basketball programs I was a part of. So much pride goes into being a part of a win streak. However, it wasn't always like this for the Lady Bulldogs. Before season 76, New struggled annually to reach the Final Four, and its campaign even went as bad as 113 in season 71. That's a completely different reality compared to what Patrick Aquino's squad is today. For Lady Bulldog alumna Christine Abraham, who played center for the school from 2012 to 2015, New's supremacy over the competition is a far cry from what she experienced back in her playing days. Ang laki ng pagbabago kasi, wala kaming panalo dati. Every time na manalo kami, it was like fiesta, celebration. Ngayon, it's like winning is just normal for us. Ngayon pag manalo kami, score na lang yung basahin para masabi mong maganda yung game. It's about perfect execution. Not really perfect, but kung ano sinasabi ng coaches naman kailangan ma-execute no, said the current Philippine Air Force personnel. Every player in the current Lady Bulldogs team doesn't know how to lose because no squad has been worthy enough to prevail against them for the past few years. Nevertheless, all their success roots from the bitter pill of failure. Masaya kasi sa 4 seasons ko sa new hindi pa ako natatalo, and I saw new way back season 76 nung kalaban nila Lasal sa finals. Grabe. Although hindi man lang ako yung nasa loob, and laro, nasa bench lang ako pero na feel ko yung pain nila and yung willingness nila to win, commented reigning UAAP most valuable player Jack Animum. Aside from Gupilan and Abraham, there were other Lady Bulldogs alumni who was overjoyed by their successors' achievements, such as Sam Peg, who watched the record clincher against University of Santo Tomas last October 27, 2018. In fact, quite a few alumni kept in touch with some members of the current squad to encourage them to make history. Nagpast sila sa FB, nagchat sila sa amin na alaga ng streak naman. Siyempre, pinagirapan natin yan dati, ingatan niyo yan, explained current New guard Reanabalan. Magaging proud kami dayan para sa future naman. News 74-game winning streak has produced so many standout moments, such as when legendary Lady Bulldog Frill Bernardino flirted with a quadruple double against Far Eastern University back in season 79, or when New overturned a 12-point deficit in Game 2 of the season 80 finals against University of the East. There is one milestone, though, that stood out for Gupilan. When my fellow teammate Reanabalan had that 40-point game and made history of being the first ever woman to win the UAAP Press Corps Player of the Week award. Ultimately, there will be a time when all good things will come to an end. Unfortunately for these players, there is still no commercial league where they can showcase their talents to the general public. With that in mind, education is paramount. The legacy siguro na pwede kong iwanan sa kanila is, even before I left them sabi ko, huwag lang kayo maglaro. You enjoy. Maglaro Teo sa training pero huwag niyong pababayaan ang pag-aral niyo, said Abraham, who is taking up a master's degree in public administration in New. But now that history has been made, Nabalin and Animum vowed to put this behind them as they and the rest of the Lady Bulldogs look to clinch their 5th straight UAAP title. And that means it goes in line with what their predecessors taught them. Keep working hard, no matter how tough you might feel things are going. Keep pushing for more. Gupilan. There's always something you can work on as a player and you'll be able to look back at your career and know that you put everything out on the table.